T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Legacy Evolution Deluxe Class Beachcomber and the Paradise Parakeet. Because he likes birds from that one episode. Look at him. Look at him. He has a little bird on his shoulder. Watch this, the new gimmick, Evo Fusion. I fused the bird to him. And if you put the gun in his hand, Evo Fusion. I'm glad they invented this for this one line. Because before we could not do things like put the guns in the hand. I'm so happy for Evo Fusion. But anyway, here is Beachcomber in his new updated deluxe class form. I do have the legend scale one, but it's more than likely in storage. I have a bunch of crap in storage while the house is getting remodeled or we're getting some stuff changed around here. So hopefully this, let me be quiet for a second. That's the sound of this rickety ceiling fan that was obviously put up there incorrectly. Hopefully you won't hear that because the AC will be on. Anyway, I like him. He looks nice. It looks like what Beachcomber should look like. His head, let's zoom in on that. You can see his face a little bit. It is weird for him to have like the whole blue face. That makes seeing the details hard, but the head is on a ball joint. It can look up that much. It can wiggle a little bit and it can rotate all the way around, but for whatever reason, it tends to get stuck. And yeah, there we go. It stops like right there, and I don't know why. But the arm can go out. The tire stops it. You can put it out that way. Of course, it can rotate. It has bicep swivel. The elbow bends slightly more than 90. And the wrist rotates. Unlike Mr. Braun back there, the wrist rotates, but it's covered with this, so it's almost useless. Like, you try to rotate with the gun, and yeah, it stops. But here is the gun, fully painted because it's really great plastic. And as you saw, I could put it here on his arm, or you can store it on his back if you want. It's only loosely back there because these ports are not deep. But the waist rotates, the legs kick forward all the way and back all the way, go all the way out to the side, thigh swivel, bends 90 degrees, and he does have ankle pivot. You can adjust this. Like out of package, these are down here. I forced it up so that his feet can be flat, which seemed to work for me. The Parakeet can port on top of these pegs, but the bottom base part is actually 5mm. So you can put them in there. Let me try my best to zoom in on him because he is very, very tiny. Now, if you're going to be moving this all over the place, I suggest you putting him in a safe location before you move Beachcomber because he does not stay on the shoulder that well. And it will be on the floor missing and you will never find it again. In fact, if you buy this for a kid, just kiss that bird goodbye. They're never gonna have that bird ever again once they open this. Here he is next to another upgraded Minibot and another deluxe class figure from season 2. He's slightly taller than Braun. I thought they were the same height, but he is slightly taller. I forget the name of this guy, but I did do a review on it. Just look up Beachcomber Chill Review, and you should be able to find it. I think his proportions are a little bit better than the Legacy. They look way more cartoon accurate. It's an undersized version of the New Age, I believe. So it's almost like a little masterpiece. Before I move on to transformation, I like him. I wish they found out a way to engineer him so that the arms wouldn't bump right there. The bird is a nice little tiny touch. I wish maybe they had another bird that had wings open. I do wish, because I feel like with the size of this guy, they could have engineered in an ab crunch. He is made out of sturdy, he's made out of good plastic, by the way. Let me just say that. And he's pretty much fully closed in. I really love that. But let's get into the transformation. I'm going to take the gun out the hand. I'm going to elongate the waist right here. I'm going to pull this out. The feet, these can come up. This can come up. This can go back. This can go back. I'm going to open this door. Close the legs. And actually, the arms can peg in right there. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't transformed this in a minute. But now we can do this, and the hands can peg in to a peg hole that's right there. Or I say hands, but the forearms. They peg in right there. We can make sure that this is pegged together, and we can peg that together. Now we can go ahead and close this and close that. And technically, I have to come back in at this point. Before we close the arms up, make sure that this is angled in such a way that things are like that. Now we can go ahead and close this together. And the arms, there's a little peg right here that needs to go into there. And there's a little peg right here that needs to go into this middle slot. It seems like it would go into the top one, but it needs to go into that middle one. Like doing both of these at the same time, tough. But yeah, if you don't do it like that, it probably won't roll. But this gun, it looks like this without the gun, but now we need to have it angled like this. It ports. Make sure that this is pegged tight. Ports in the bottom and in the 5mm port. And now that stays on, and he is a dune buggy. It does have like some fake dune buggy controls in there. They wanted a real steering wheel, but that would have been too much. The head is up in there. You can make sure that it's like turned so it can be straight in there. But yeah, it rolls. And one thing I didn't talk about is it has soft PVC tires. So they are technically removable. They're not rubber, but they are soft plastic. So it rolls way smoother. And it'll be nice if they start incorporating that into all vehicles moving forward. It would be lovely if they could do that. Like with this being a smaller size figure, not only did that, but they gave it pinned wheels. That is awesome. I love it. It's cool. I mean, when you really look at him, you can start seeing through him, and it starts looking more like a go-kart. But yeah, I've never been in a dune buggy. That could be accurate. Here he is next to Prowl, since he's still transformed from the last video. And as you can see, this guy is almost the same size. Braun was smaller in his little vehicle mode. And since this is here, preview for a feature video, this is Wolf for Cybertron Megatron right there, who is a Voyager class. He condenses down a lot. But there we are with this. I really like this dune buggy. I like that they gave him these tires and whatnot. Oh yeah. And we can put Paradise Parakeet back here in the back of his arm. So, isn't that lovely? And anywho, I like it. Here's something else you can do. Evo Fusion. You can put the gun back there if you want that type of look. Even though Beachcomber was a pacifist, he doesn't have to be one in your collection. But yeah, that's something he can do. Anyway, take this off. I'm going to take the arms out of that spot right there. Disconnect this. Open these doors down here. Rotate the legs. You can shut these. You can go ahead and lift that up and lift that up. Separate the legs. Put this down like that. And then we can shove the body down. And now basically he is, once again, a robot. Isn't that cool? Paradise Parakeet is optional, but he's not optional. Because they mention him on the box, so he just has to be there. But I think this is really cool. I wish the proportions matched up with this a little bit more. And I think this guy can even, yeah, he can put his arms all the way out. So, yeah. And it has an ab crunch. So if this had some of the things this has, that would have been great. But it is a cool update to a G1 figure. And it is better than the Legends scale one they put out more recently. I think it was in Power of the Primes. Anywho, if you want to see that Power of the Primes one, I do have, it should come up in that Beachcomber Chill Review playlist search I told you to do earlier. Anywho, thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos.
Click the chill